Hey everybody, welcome to the Thor Repairs channel. So what's going on today is it's another appliance repair video. This one is our microwave. Again, I've done a video on this before, but different error code. This is a new one. This is F2E1. So we're gonna troubleshoot and see. I'm gonna start with the switches in the door on the side here, over here, down here. We're gonna try that first and see if that fixes it. And if not, well, you'll join me on my journey on trying to fix this thing. So let's check it out. Okay, so we're gonna remove these screws here, this one and this one. And then we're gonna slide it out. There. Okay. And then let's see if this should start to slide out here. There we go. I think, let's see, is there anything? I think if I lift, got a trim piece here, and we're good. So in order to get the side panel off to get the switches, I'm gonna have to take these screws out here on the top. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so there's just the 4 screws on the top, easy, no problem. So in order to get the side panel off, I do have to take this black piece off. So there's a couple screws here I'm gonna take off, then I'll be able to get at these screws here and then get the side panel off. Okay, so I got the side panel off, but first I wanted to show you, obviously I have the power off, the breaker's turned off. The side panel had a few screws in it at the back. You got to get in there if it's tight in a cabinet like this, so it's a little bit tough, but you can get at it. So now these switches are exposed. What I'm going to do is I have a new one. I'm going to replace this one and see, but I'll take it out and I'll show you. Okay, so this switch here, it's not held in by any screws. There's just, you'll see these 2 tabs. There's one here and one up here. So you just need to get it kind of out like that. It's not much holding it on. There's the upper tab, there's the lower tab. There it is there like that. And then I'm gonna unplug the wires. You can see the switch right here, like that. Just gonna unplug. Know where they go. The blue's on the bottom and the double yellow's on the top here. I'll tell you right now though, this switch, if you can see, doesn't click. This one right here, this is my new switch. You hear that? You see the clicking? That's what I'm gonna replace it with. This one here, no clicking, it's just loose. So let's get this switch out and we'll get it replaced. So I wanna show you what I was talking about. So the old switch, I don't know if you can hear, there's basically the switch, there's nothing. And then this one here, the new one, you can hear it. This one is worn out. So I'm thinking it's a worn out switch. Let's replace it, turn the power on, we'll see if we fix this error code. Okay, so I put the wires back on the switch. I'm filming this on my own here, so it's I'm trying to show you guys everything I can. So let's line up those little dowels. And you know, if you're thinking it's a switch, what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description of where I got this switch on Amazon. So I'll send you the link so you can look in there. Okay, so it's in. So now all I'm doing now is reversing. I know I didn't really show you how I took the panel off, but it's just those screws. I'm gonna put the screws back on and get it back together. Or how about, let's turn the breaker off first and see if we cleared the code, and then we'll put the panel on. Let's do that. Okay, let's get this breaker on. 41. Well, let's go check it out upstairs. Okay, let's see, what's it doing? Time? Okay, what time is it? 11:35. Clock set. There. That. Let's pretend we're warming something up. Look at that. It's working. So there you go, guys. It's that switch that I changed out. So don't be scared to check those switches out. If they're not clicking anymore, then you know that's the problem. But first, let's put the panels on, make sure it's working after that. Okay, just to go over the steps of what I did. So that side panel has the screws. Once you get that side panel on, you have to put this bracket on. And then the next step is this black piece. It holds on the front screen and screws on. So those are the steps that you gotta do for getting that side panel on. All I have left is to put on the top panel, which is just 4 screws, and then we're all done. So I slid the top panel on now. This is the last piece of the puzzle. So you'll see here, there's a screw hole here, another one over here, and then there's 2 at the back. So I kind of have to slide it out of the cabinet and put the screws in. It's a little tricky. You might want another person involved in that. And then we'll give it another test and see if everything's working. Okay, so the actual final step is screwing the microwave into the cabinet, which you don't want to forget that step. There's that. And it's just these 2 screws. There, just like that. Let's do a test here. And we're working, no more error code. So you'll see I have previous videos of this wall oven and the microwave throwing a code before. This is KitchenAid, but it's the same as Whirlpool. And all I've ever changed in these appliances is either a fuse or a simple switch. It's actually not hard. It's one of those things that's worth checking out. It's inexpensive and you can fix it yourself. We've had these now for 10 years and hopefully that's all. And if anything else goes on it, you'll see another video. So thanks for watching the Thor Repairs channel, you guys. Please subscribe, that helps me out. And yeah, any of the products that I replace on here, I always put a link in the description. That helps me out a little bit also. I really appreciate you guys watching, and you have a good day.